Okay, today is Wednesday, October 28th, 2020. We're at 1115 Cameron Street in Alexandria, and the unit is number 208. And my name is Randy Huntley, and I own Property Management Advisors, and we're the property managers for this particular unit. And the reason for this video is that this is an accountability tool between the landlord and the tenant. It's called an initial narrated walkthrough. And we'll do a few videos here. We'll lay these down on YouTube on the private setting, and then we'll pass everybody the links so that both parties, the landlords and the tenants, will get an idea and an understanding about the general condition and cleanliness of the unit just before the tenant moves in, so that a year from now, or 2 or 3, or whenever the tenants decide to move, that most of the questions with regard to general condition and cleanliness will have already been answered concerning the security deposit. So, as we enter the unit, we're going to look at the floors first. These are important, and what I'll do is I'll show you the floors here, and if there's a flaw that I see already that we wouldn't want the new tenants to be responsible for flaws that have already existed. And that's the nature of this video set. The reason for it is to point out the things that are already done on and damaged, and they're just going to stay damaged, but we disclaim them in this walkthrough video. Okay, so let's start with the floor here in the living room. You see, sometimes you'll be able to see things a little easier with your naked eye than you do with the screen on my iPad here. But right in here, there is some indentations. We like to take 100% accountability on the floors because these are hardwood planks. And even though they say hardwood, sometimes they're very easy to dent, scratch, scuff, scrape. And even though I see several scratches, light scratches throughout the entire floor here, you can't really tell on the screen, but I'm telling you that once you get here and then hear my words on this video, you'll be able to see for yourself. And you see right in here, there's some indentations, and this is almost like maybe a table or possibly even a stiletto heel at one time, making these indentations. And then there's some light scratches throughout. Okay, now this is all living room area and entryway. And then of course we have the floors in the closet. And then the floor in the kitchen. Again, we have places where the refrigerator was rolled in and out, and there's hardly anything you can do about that except that we just simply disclaim them. There's some more scratches right here, and not cause the new tenant to be responsible for the floors that are already in this kind of condition. Okay. Some scratches right here. Now, I'll say this, is that if for some reason I don't mention something, but yet it gets picked up on the screen, well, that means whatever gets picked up is still there. And likewise, if I happen to pick it up on the screen but don't mention it, then it's still there. The premise is we're not trying to hide anything. We're trying to expose everything we possibly can so that tenants, incoming tenants, won't be responsible for outgoing tenants and generations of tenants before them. Okay, and there's a little bit of a separation in the wood right here, and that's nobody's fault. Right, and we're going to run over to the other side, and then then into the room, the guest room. Now we have an instrument called a PCR that we can add to this walkthrough video set. PCR is a paper walkthrough, essentially, that if I happen to miss something that the tenants feel strongly about that they don't want to be responsible for when they get ready to check out, oh, there's some scratches right along here, and if I missed it, either on the screen or mentioning it, then you've got the PCR. It's the paper form of the walkthrough. You just simply place that down. Whatever we missed, put it down. So we combine the two, the paper and the video, and then that's what makes the walkthrough. Okay? All right, I'm going to close this video out now, and then the next video will be, we're going to look at the walls in the living room, the bedroom, and go forward from there.